My name is Veith Nicklas. I'm from Ibiza, even though it might not seem like it because of my name or the way I look. I grew up here at the yacht club with my sailing competitions. In the end, I have a strong nautical tradition and I love the sea. I'm in love with the sea, and especially living on an island, I think it's an amazing opportunity. Right now, I'm running 4 companies in the nautical sector. The main one is Windrose Ibiza. We mainly focus on boat rentals, buying and selling boats, and their maintenance and care throughout the year. Right now, we have a fleet of about 10 boats of our own, which, whether through investors or our own capital, we need in order to operate and continue providing service to our clients. As a matter of fact, in my personal opinion, in the nautical sector, whether it's the specific segment I work in, which involves rentals, buying and selling, and maintenance, or the wholesale boat manufacturers and the large-scale industrial shipyards, we are still operating somewhat as if we were living in the past. Why do I say that? Because the hotel segment, the hotel sector, has been using management software and revenue management to update prices instantly for 20 years now, just like the airlines. And we keep going the same way. Fortunately, Maradigma has now introduced some wonderful management software, because otherwise we would still be doing everything on paper, wasting time, and often, when talking to clients on the phone and jotting things down, data and information get lost. And in this way, with management software, we can have instant data available for the whole company, for everyone who oversees it, all the managers. Then, in addition, we have the whole feedback process with the client, which is super agile because the software already prepares everything for us, like filling out the contract to send to the client, the passenger list, the contract, the invoice. The system does it all for us. You simply have to enter the data and it generates everything, sends it, and the client just has to pay through the payment link. In other words, it's super convenient nowadays. How has the software helped us? In the end, it saves us about 2/3 of the time we used to spend on the same operations. I mean, before, just to give an example, we needed 3 hours, but now with 1 hour and the software, we reach the same point much more efficiently, and for me, with greater security, because in the end, everything that's in digital format stays there. And it's not like, oh, I told you, I don't know, sorry, oh, and the fuel. No, in the end, everything is super clear, because ultimately what we want is for our client's experience to be the best possible, for it to be perfect. For this to be perfect, the client's understanding has to be perfect. If they have it on their phone, at any moment, they can see, oh, look, the contract. Okay. Oh, yes, look, it's at such and such time. Oh, let's go to the office at such and such time because we've arranged to meet with the Windrose team at that time. Well, there's nothing more to say, because otherwise, in the past, they would call you, you might be on a boat, or, oh, right, I don't know what time it is. I'll check now, I'll send it to you now. No, it's much better now, it's more direct. In the end, in my opinion, an all-in-one management software like yours, like Maradigma, what it gives me, what it makes easier for me, is time. In the end, it's security and time, both things, both. For me, it gives more security to the client. In the end, since we are very serious and very respectful, it's the same, but for companies that aren't as serious, maybe the software gives you that reliability, because you have to comply when things are in the software, you have to fulfill what you've signed in the software contract. So it also gives that sense of reliability to the client who says, hey, when I rent through the software, I feel more at ease. Well, of course, it's just like when you go somewhere new that you don't know, to a hotel, and you say, wow, I'd rather do it through Booking, which is a platform. Why? Because you say, this way I feel more at ease. I'm making sure they're going to give me this hotel room. Well, it's the same here. Through management software, you make sure that you're going to get what you have, in the end, what you've booked. And then, besides, within the software, there are many of us partners, and honestly, we have almost all the good boats on the island. So what happens? Also for the client, when it comes to choosing, it's super easy. They have the whole range, the Ibiza fleet is right there in the software. So it's just a matter of comparing a bit and saying, oh, look, this company seems more reliable to me, or I like this boat better, or look, this one uses less fuel. Of course, fuel is really expensive. You have to take everything into account with this whole issue of fuel price increases because of the war, etc. So of course, the boats that use less fuel get an extra star, because at the end of the day, you have to cover the fuel cost. And of course, it's not the same to pay 50 euros for fuel as it is to pay 200 euros for fuel. It changes your experience. So more money for you to spend on whatever you want.